Have you ever really thought about God's grace? What is grace? Where does it come from? Can you earn grace? As I was contemplating these questions, I started to wonder, when had I experienced grace in my life? And I remembered this one time in college. I was dating this guy and we were engaged to be married. And then one day, out of the blue, he decided he didn't want to be married anymore, and he broke it off with me. Needless to say, I was devastated. And those of you who know me know I am a planner, I am a list maker, and this was definitely not on the list. At that time, I was attending church at St. Augustine's here in Gainesville. And it just happened that the night he broke up with me, the Newman Club, which I was very involved with, was hosting a dinner for all the new students that semester. I was wondering, how am I going to get through the night? Smiling and telling everybody how wonderful it was to be here at college when I was so miserable. During the preparations, I was able to find a few moments to slip away into the church and sit with God to try to cry. Now, those of you who have been to St. Augustine's know that above the altar, rather than Christ crucified, they have Christ resurrected. Jesus stands with his arms open as if to pull you into an embrace. And as I looked in his face, wanting to scream, "Why?" I didn't. I just looked up there and said, "God, I don't understand, but I'm turning it all over to you and I'm putting my trust in you." I cannot begin to tell you the calm and the peace that came over me at that moment. It was as if Jesus was saying, I have been through the pain and the suffering and I have overcome it, and you will too. It was that at that moment was grace, and I just didn't realize it. And of course God was right, because I met the man of my dreams and I've been happily married for 36 years. Now, as I was reflecting on these experiences, I realized that grace is a gift lavishly given to us by God. It is not something we can earn, it is freely given. Although we cannot earn grace, we can put ourselves in the presence of grace through the sacrament of reconciliation, through Holy Communion at Mass, or just sitting quietly with the Lord at adoration. But grace is also present in our everyday lives, and not just in the difficult times, but in the happy, joy-filled times. A smile of a stranger, a child's hug, or a kindness you do for someone. So as we continue on our Lenten journey, let's place ourselves in the desert with Jesus, reflecting on our temptation and sin, and allowing God's grace to strengthen, humble, and purify us, so that we may experience the love, joy, and hope of the resurrection at Easter.